And okay, he's coming, I guess. So what we decided is like, you know what, instead of just coming to meeting, we need to start about the African Crusade. We need to start and do something what people can see and understand. Like, for example, we mentioned about the orphanage and the abused women that we're helping. So we need to start with maybe giving them shelter, do something, you know, and then from there, people will see like African Crusade did this one. So what is African Crusade doing for Africa? So that's the plan we're talking. And he said, how are we going to start? How are we going to do it? So you want to discuss it with you.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully he's coming.
Yeah. So because you are connected to Dr. Onita also, so
yeah,
you might be knowing many other women also who are from Africa. From her group, so you can invite them, whoever is interested in getting this ahead, from other countries, maybe.
We should invite so many of them, because you know what, the African Crusade is not only the name. It should be a big umbrella for all African women or African orphans. So
yes, all African people, actually, all African.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So we need to really, really work on it. And Ernest, he got ideas. So he was telling me something. So I think he joined it now.
Hi,
so
Dr.
we're going to talk.
Namaste. Yeah. Yes.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening. It is already dark out here.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you doing, my beautiful sisters?
I'm doing great.
Glory to God. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Sorry, we've not met in the meeting for some time now. It's just due to so many logistics and trying to make sure that thing goes well.
Yes. I understand that.
Okay. Well done, Sangita, for all your work, your effort, everything you're trying to do to make sure the African Crusade goes very well.
Yes.
Well done. Then also well done to my sister.
And so actually she is the person who is holding the entire effort. Yes.
Thank you.
Well done, Anatu. Well done for all your work. Okay. I have some idea that I think this could help what we are doing moving forward. Okay, so I think one of the things I share with Anatu was that we have to have an action plan. An action plan will help. An action plan will help us to be able to focus on the result that we want to achieve. Because I believe that when we don't have result, people will not take us serious. People will come in, but they won't take us serious. And when we don't have a project, that means we will not have funds. So I believe that when you have a project, you can tell people, this is my project, this is my fund, and people need to see that that project is reliable, and that project is workable, and that project is sustainable.
Yes.
So these three major components has to be complete in the project. So what am I saying? I'm saying, well, we have Anatu from Ethiopia focusing on the orphanage children, trying to give the orphanage children a means of a livelihood and a shelter. So focusing on. Now you have another striving an entrepreneur from Africa, from Nigeria, Ambassador Ernest, focusing on skill development. Now, what is our project? Number one project I'm looking at that Anatu needs a shelter that he can bring all these children together so they can grow under the shelter. Then from the shelter, we can even have a teacher that would teach the children, you know, so these are the project that Anatu is working on. Now, what is the project that NS is? NS is working of skill. Is it possible that we say, okay, how do African Crusade that partner with NS to train 20 women on skill development? 20 women, some of them are widows, some of them are divorcee, and they don't have a means of livelihood. So that means when we train them on skill, we have given them a means of livelihood. At the end of it, Anatu will do video from Ethiopia and say, okay, oh, this is the project we are working on, and with African Crusade, we're able to push it to this level, and with your more support. What is the project? What would NS do? NS will not be able to put these women, and these women will do a video and say, oh, on behalf of the Center and African Crusade, thank you for your support. We came here without a skill, and now we are learning a skill. From the day they are resuming to every day, trust me, I will do a video, I will do pictures, and they will put on the group. So whoever is coming to the group is coming to support this project. So we have two projects. Some people mindsets are towards children. Some people want to support children. Some people want to support women. So we have something that we are following, and we have a result that we can show that this is what we are doing. So this is just my few points of mine. I believe I didn't confuse you with these few points of mine, rather convince you that it's a good project to do.
So if you remember, Antu and Sir Ernest, I started this African Crusade with that vision only. I told Margeta that unless we do something sustainable, no, we are not doing anything. Why did we come together? Because Margeta approached me saying that they need support. So when he told me, are you able to get me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. So I told him these ideas only, that, and I connected you because you are doing skill development and you can help. That is how I connected Sophie also, because she will teach the children how to paint, and then we can auction that, and that money will go to this orphanage. So that is one. The second thing is to give some food, food related recipe or some dishes, some cooking lesson that Ayantu was talking. So that is the second thing. Third is the skill development that you are saying. So these are the three areas where we can work rather than looking for other people to donate. We can tell that these are the areas, efforts we are making to make that orphanage sustainable. In fact, I asked Margeta, so he was saying we will not go for any other thing than because this is an orphanage, so we are not going to start any business unit. I told him that would you not like these children who are already 15, 16, 17 to contribute towards this orphanage? Are you getting my point? So he said yes. But how can they contribute if you are not building any business unit? So he could see the point, but he is never there in our call. So I don't know whether my point is reaching out to him or not. So this is the very first thing, the idea that you were talking, sir, is the very idea why this group is formed, to make that orphanage sustainable, and you were brought in because you are doing some skill development and you will extend that to that orphanage. And also we discussed, if you remember, that you should travel to Ethiopia or some arrangements should be made so that that skill can be extended. How would you train these women otherwise? Do you plan to train one person from Ethiopia who can go back and train somebody, these women who are divorcee and who are widows or other single parents? how do you plan to do this?
No, what I was saying
Really.
about the training is that over here in Nigeria, we have women that are looking for skill too. What I can do is that I could train them, but there are certain things I cannot fund. I can give them training, but they need materials, they need allowance for transportation, they need a little bit of feeding. So these are the things they need. So even if I opt to train them in my center, I need to I can shoulder all of this by myself. So I am focused. What I'm saying is right now, let's focus on project. Now, how is, yes, Margita has an orphanage and all of that. But what we could do is let's look at, what funding are we raising? What funding do we need? Because there is no magic that we have to do without funding. So what funding do we need? What project do we have? We have women skill empowerment in Nigeria that the African Crusade is doing. We have orphanage in Ethiopia that Margita is doing. So how much do we need to raise? So we focus that, okay, fine, these are the two major projects that we need to do. And people that are in the group, we can contribute individually, and we can also seek for funding outside what we are doing to see that this project goes on. Now, why I'm saying so, people are wired differently. People think differently. There are some people that say, I don't want to fund orphanage project. There are some people who say, I want to fund youth project. Sorry, women project. Some people say, I want to fund women project. Some people say, I want to do orphanage project. So we have two choices. We have this women project going on in Nigeria. We have this orphanage project going on in Ethiopia. We need to sit down and we need to put our hands and put figures and put a design. We need to put a design that design, I can put it on my page. You can put it on your page. People can put it on your page. This is what we are doing.
Yes, we can do that. So where to start? Like, say you want me to draft the initial draft about the project?
Yeah. Draft the initial draft. Send me. If you send it to me, I will do the design.
Okay. So that is.
Yeah.
I have an idea in there, Sangeeta. One thing what we were thinking is true what he said, but as we have a different project like in Ethiopia, in Nigeria, even in India, whatever, but as African Crusade, we need to have as you say, website, account number where people can donate. We need to have actual physical that people could see that account and they donated there. So we can put it like saying, as he said, for orphans shelter and the women empowerment that we're doing in Ethiopia and Nigeria as well, in India as well. So we allocate the fund after that. But what we should do right now is a basic necessity that how to start, where to start, and then what to do after that. So if we establish that, and then we go seek funds from people, like we need to write everywhere saying that this is what African Crusade is doing. And Mr. Ernest, he knows so many rich people maybe in Nigeria, and some people in India, and I might know some people in Ethiopia or somewhere else. So we should find a fund. Our resources starts from having some seed money, because if we don't have that, there's no point. For me, like to build a shelter here, or for Mr. Margeta to support those orphans, he needs seed money. Without money, we don't do anything. We've been doing this.
Yes. Here I have a point. See, Sir Ernest is saying that we should have projects first, so that we can show people that this is what we are doing. So that project can go to the government also, government of Nigeria also, and government of Ethiopia also.
Definitely.
And so in your respective, I'll do that project design, then he does some addition, and you also pitch in whatever. And then
we can put pictures.
So no, not pictures. In a project proposal, there need not be any pictures. There has to be concepts as to what we do. And a project
Okay.
is not about donation at all. It is about seeking wherever there is a existing fund, we will
Yeah,
go
definitely.
and
Mhm.
ask them to this fund with this result. As he is saying, we should have results to show. So in the terms of results, when we get this money, we should not wait for that money to come and then we get result, because already you were running that orphanage. That itself is a result, because
Yeah, yeah,
without you are managing somehow, right? You are
yeah.
managing somehow. So that is actually, we can show that this is the project, but this is dependent on donation.
Mhm,
And our
mhm.
project will be not depending on donation entirely, but
Mhm.
moving out to sustainability. We will raise our own
Right.
money. But
Yes.
that we need to have some seed money. How do we
Mhm.
know that? After feeding those children, we don't have any money left. So that
Mhm.
is why we are seeking this extra money somewhere, from somewhere. We will
Yes.
rotate this money to make this project viable, wherein we can generate more money. We can have income generating activities for
Mhm.
these women
Mhm.
who will partly donate their money back, because that is how we have helped them, right? We will
Yes.
have one contract with these women, that once they start, and in any case, suppose they learn something, one skill, like say designing clothes, that $1 million something that has been announced. Suppose
Yeah.
suppose they start earning some money. This is prize money, so it goes to somebody. But suppose they start stitching some clothes, designing some clothes, and then for market, they will depend on Sir Ernest. He will do the market linkage. So
Mhm.
he can take that market linkage fees from those people, right? So suppose one woman designs a dress, right? She sells it
Mhm.
for $100, suppose. Then she will give $10 to this cause of this this Ethiopian orphanage, right?
Mhm.
So out of that $10, you can spend $8 and keep $2 in the bank account. That creates a capital.
Yeah.
Sir Ernest, are you with me?
Yeah, with you.
Yes. So that is the way we will not spend all the money, but we will generate some capital, and we will go on generating that capital. With that, actually, this organization runs. Sustainability happens, so that we are not short of money at any point of time. So we'll look for developing skills in other women as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
On her own, she won't be able to sell, right? A single woman, how can she sell? So it has to be sold through some agency, like what Sir Ernest has, right? So you agree, Sir Ernest? So
I
will
do
you be
agree.
able
Yeah,
to?
I'm just thinking through all what you're saying. I'm processing it.
Yes, yes, please. So that is the way. Nobody will give free money. It is very difficult. Even if you train these women, when they start earning, it will be difficult for them to don't part with some money, because nobody wants to give some money for a cause, even if they are benefited out of that. Agree? Both Ayantu
That's
and Sir
true.
Ernest. Yes. So what
I
we
do
have,
agree.
yes. So what we can do is, we will have a contract with these women, and then part of whatever they generate, whatever revenue gets generated through this skill development, right? That will be for the orphanage or for the common cause. Your expenses also will be there, Sir Ernest, right? So we can figure that out into a budget,
Yeah.
and we will give them this end thing. We sell for $100, we give them $60. You keep $20, $10 will go to the orphanage, and orphanage will spend, say, suppose $15. $5 will be with the bank account, right? Yes. And for all our sustainability, we can take a portion of that afterwards. This is the stage where we are building the sustainability of the orphanage. Later on, when we become bigger, then we can think of taking a part of it. But right now, it is all for the orphanage, all for the African Crusade. Wherever there is a problem, we are pitching it, and we are attracting all the donor. No, donor are world class. So my experience has been, like say, donors are not influenced, not in at least India, but with your work, because you have been international already, you already have been attracting some notice of bigger people, right? So you can pitch that project to them, and you can generate some kind of donation from, like say, grant from those people. Or rich people can also give some grant. And there has to be some accounting system. And Aintu is right that there has to be some system wherein the money goes to the bank, and everybody knows how much money has gone to the bank and how it is to be utilized, right? Money is a very bad thing when it comes to management. Like say, everybody is has eyes on that money, whatever money gets generated, but utilization of that money takes some skill, right? So I'll design that project initially, and I'll put my figures, whatever I have in mind, and send it to you, Sir Ernest. And also, Aintu, you too. Actually, whatever activity, because you have resigned from Canada, your job. So what is your source of income right now? Sorry, I'm asking.
Actually, in Canada, I am working as public health and nursing. So even in Ethiopia right now, what happened is we got a permission from government of Ethiopia, like operational agreement to work. So that agreement will help us, honestly, to send to so many sectors, and which Mr. Margeta is working in it. And then, so the operation agreement is really difficult to get it, but we managed to get it. We managed to get it. Right now, Abdi Guddina is like in a good position. The only thing is like what people are advising us is like, to seek international organization who can be a part of this project. Like, for example, we bring Abdi Guddina to African Crusade. So as African Crusade, we can ask those donors. They are international donors. So we write them. We have Abdi Guddina, we have this, we have that. Like in Abdi Guddina, the operation agreement that we got is to work in abused women. Sexually abused women are a lot in here. So girls who got pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, but they had a kids, we have those people. And we have elderly, so they're really happy to hear it and to see our paperwork and everything, because we got, for orphans, for those people, we got all confirmation from all sectors. So now we got that license. We are licensed. So now as African Crusade, what we should do is we should collect this whole thing and then say African Crusade is working in this. So we need international donors to ask them, and they say, you know what, help us, support us. This is what we're doing. We did this. We have been doing this. We are planning to do this. So we have to put it in our plan and then distribute it to all over. I hope that will work really good.
So whatever
what you're saying makes a lot of sense, because even the African Crusade, we don't have a logo. I don't see the, we need to come out officially, people want to see. Yeah, so we need to have a logo, we need to have an account, we need to have a website. So these are things that will be, so people want to see, oh, who are there? Are they serious people? Are they jokers? So these are things that people want to see.
Yeah. So you had taken the charge of the website, Sir Ernest. Have you been able to start with that, the website?
No, I'm talking about the African Crusader. We don't have a website.
No,
Not the
no.
orphanage.
Okay, for the African Crusade, what do we do? Should we start a website?
We need a website. We need a corporate branding. When I say corporate branding, we need a logo. You know, we need a logo. What is our logo? Okay, who are the people behind this? Okay, you know, people want to see that. Okay, you have your board of trustees. People want to do so because all of this will build confidence.
So can you send one by one? Because I can design that website for the African Crusade. I can design that. Yes. And
That's
you
really
can,
good though.
so you can, what you can help me with is all this detail, right? Account will should be in Africa. So you decide amongst yourself where the account will be and who will be the account holder, whose name that account will be, right?
Okay.
So that's not, yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. What I'm thinking is like, since we all are in Africa, so we need to bring some more of understanding for all of us to sign and then to establish this thing. Like it has to be there because not only me or not only Mr. Ernest or not only Sangeeta. So who is behind here is a good question. So it has to be at least 3, 4, 5 people in that group. Those group are
5.
Yes, 5 minimum. Yes, 5 because it's like a board operation. That's what I have in Abdi Guddina. We have a board. Without a board decision, nobody could do anything. So we have to do this, and then after that, the website will be done. Okay, and then we choose what logo we're gonna put in there. That should be maybe Unity or maybe the kids or whoever. So African Crusade means like we're going everywhere to reach out, right? So something shows that should be our logo. So, and then we go from there. So we have to start to do on this project ASAP, like as soon as possible.
Yes. So let me start building that website and the project. So for project, like say whatever all you have in mind and whatever you think are the expenses and how it is, just bullet points. If you can do, I can draft that into a proposal. Sir Ernest, you can do that. And Ayantu, you can also do whatever you have in mind.
Okay, we can pitch it together and then bring it and then so squeeze everything and then make it as one idea.
Yes. Okay. So right
That's
now
good.
it is important for us, each of us, to write down something and send to me or me circulating amongst you. We 3 of us should work on one document first.
Yes.
And responsibility wise, I take the responsibility of integrating all of whatever you are saying. I have been doing this project design all my life. So it is not a very difficult thing. And website design also I can do. I myself can do. So not an issue. So that also I can do. So it is just that your ideas need to be put on a paper or some document.
One person who could help you to put this business establishment is Mr. Margeta. I'll mention it to him. He's very good. So I'm asking him to send it, the idea we bring together, and then he's going to send it to you for sure.
Yes.
Website design. So we have you, we have Mr. Ernst. So it's really good. I think we will bring a good idea out of this all 4 people. So
yes, we can do. Actually, this is not a problem at all if we get going. So first of all, I was waiting for you to bring this up so that initially I told it to Mr. Margeta also, and he was a bit confused. I'm pretty sure because of this networking issue also, because half the time he was not able to listen. Half the time
the
he
problem
was
in Ethiopia, it's about network.
Not able to hear me at all. So he didn't understand it. It is good that it came from you too. So that now it will get going. Of course, that is exactly in my mind. So making it sustainable and making it into a project so that we can show the result, because all of you all are working in that area, and already the orphanage which is running is a big result.
Yeah.
Everybody would like to see that, and not everybody and every orphanage is running like that. So it is a big result. So it's a good thing. So to start with, that is a big thing. And skill building is already going on in Nigeria. The extra expenses that Sir Ernest mentioned, that has to be brought in. And that should not come from anybody's pocket. It has to come from these international donors, as you were mentioning, right?
Yeah.
So who will take this project to those international donors? You people will take, right? Once I make that website, we'll mention that website in that document also, and we can show them that these are all we are doing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then the board is to be formed. So who all should be in that board? Sir Ernest, Aintu, Margeta, and who else? Should I be in that board also?
Yourself, yes, and definitely you're gonna chair us for sure. And then
I can do is, yes, I don't know the law that is there about the board. It might be very different in Ethiopia and different in Nigeria. Maybe, I don't know. But you have to check it out, because you have some idea about the board, Aintu. So you can check.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss about it, because the board is like, it doesn't really have a different idea. It's just like we meet right now. So the board come together, we bring ideas, and then the chair is just leading us, and then we bring all the ideas supposed to be in a minute. We have to take a minute always with the date and the time and everything, who said what. And then from there, whatever we do is we decide as a board, and then we do that, especially when the fund comes, and then the fund has to be allocated with a group meeting always. So we need one more person. So maybe you can ask either Sophia or Dr. Anita. Dr. Anita might be really busy, but he can just find the one good person to join us with this idea as a board member.
No, Dr. Adiza has to create time for us.
Who?
Dr.
Anita?
Anita. Yeah. She has to create time. She has a good network.
Very good network, actually.
I think we have not engaged her enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she actually she is the person behind all of us being together.
Yes, definitely.
So she has very less time, I think, but she always will appreciate whatever we are doing. Actually, we are contributing towards peace, in some way or other, for which she is working. So Aintu and Sir Ernest, both of you can orient her, Dr. Anita.
Like we can talk to her, maybe Mr. Ernest, because the connection here is because I'm going to field to see the kids this week. I might be really having a problem of the connection right now. I'm with Wi-Fi. I'm okay.
No. Let's Sangita brief her on our discussion.
Yes. Okay. So what I'll do is I tag all of you whenever we decide something, in the Facebook post. So rather than going public on the Facebook post, we would rather be looking at the website now, right? So that will take some time because of my nature of work, but I can definitely do it. In a week or 10 days. So, and then we can start uploading all our videos and photos into that. Real time videos and photos.
Okay, so for the fastest communication, we can maybe create a WhatsApp group as African Crusade only, like the one we have. So whenever we need something urgent, so we can just call each other from there.
Yes, so WhatsApp group, already the group is there. So no
Yes,
issue
yeah.
out there. We can do that. And why I post in Facebook is to attract more people of like-minded people to that African crusade, right? So,
Yeah.
so that we will continue to do. And
Okay.
I think Sangeeta, I think you should consider LinkedIn than Facebook.
LinkedIn, yes, link. Also, I am very active in LinkedIn. So I'll put there some weekly summary kind of thing in LinkedIn also. I'll definitely do that, and I'll post something about African Crusade also. I'll create a group there also, African Crusade kind of thing. Facebook is easier, Sir Ernest, to attract people because many people are there, no? So, and with Dr. Anita's network, we can benefit a lot. If
Yeah.
she
Okay.
starts engaging in those posts in Facebook, then her community will definitely take note of whatever she is posting, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but I she is very busy in her work, so we somehow to tag her. So keep on tagging her. And so because I didn't get anything new to say, that is why I couldn't take the last 2 weeks. And I also got busy. So please help me with some material, no, always, so that I can keep posting and tagging
problem.
all of you, and also bring in more people to that group, WhatsApp group also. And if not, then you can tag, no, just share that post, whatever I post, you share that and tag everybody.
Yeah, we can tag
No
and we
problem.
can use LinkedIn as well. LinkedIn has a lot of people, professionals, and really high CEOs. So we can find a lot of people in LinkedIn. So we're going to share in there. Like
So
me and Dr. Dr. Anita sees each other in that website. So it's really good one. And we can post there. I
yes,
think we
but
should work on it. Yeah. Yeah.
LinkedIn, I have a good network also, but what I find is people are not as open there in LinkedIn as in Facebook.
Okay, okay. One question, Sangeeta, the donation that you send, is that returned to you? Hello, are you there?
Are you talking to me?
No, Miss Sangeeta. I think her line is frozen. She's not back, huh?
No.
Well, she's gone. Yeah, it's a good idea. So try to start us up. So I'm gonna send her whatever I find in here. And
Okay.
yeah, she's back, I guess. Miss Sangeeta.
Yes, my network is somehow patchy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're almost done. I was wondering that that GoFundMe we didn't we're not able to cash it out, and I was wondering, is yours refunded to you or what happened? I don't see it.
What happened, and to my credit card, there were previously many scams with my credit card, right? So
Oh,
my credit card department thought that this is another scam again.
oh,
So they blocked my credit card altogether.
really?
And they have issued a new credit card, and that has gone to my home state.
Oh my gosh.
And then it has to come to me before I
Oh,
can again. Actually, I have spoken to them saying that this is a huge confusion.
previously I had scam, but this time if it would have happened, then I would have informed them. Like say they think that it is a standing instruction that whatever big money goes, then it has to be blocked. That is what they thought.
Oh,
There is a big confusion out there. That is why I told you that no, I need to sort this credit card issue. And
oh, okay.
yesterday again I tried to transact. They blocked. They actually didn't allow that transaction. So this is a big. I don't know what is happening, but I'll try and speak to them again. And
All right.
in 3-4 days, I should be able to transfer some money to this because they were saying if I transfer big money, then these scammers are there around these days, lot many, you know.
Oh, okay, okay.
In India,
I think that I do use even to send money to the kids. PayPal. PayPal is really genuine though. I don't think PayPal will be scamming.
even in PayPal also I have scammed. So that is
Oh, really?
that is the reason that I am a little afraid when I send money to this thing. I operate in PayPal, no issue. But again,
Oh, okay. I never had a problem. I've been using it maybe for more than 10 years and I never had any problem. Like I do
actually,
send money.
I was telling to Africa, to Nigeria itself, I was transferring money once. This money never reached anybody. It
Okay.
didn't reach to that person. It didn't come back to me either.
Oh, maybe that could be the problem because my PayPal works like this. The PayPal goes to Canadian account. From Canadian account directly, I send it to Ethiopian account, to orphanage account. That's the way I operate. Maybe that's why I never occurred with any problem. So it was really going good.
Yes, sometimes it happens with some people.
Yeah.
Even Sophie had many scams. So that is why she is also worried about how to transfer money. And my credit card scams were big time scams. So that is why you know, to some people, something keeps on happening, you know, negative things, you know. So hopefully this time I have overcome all those issues.
I hope to. I hope to. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for giving us a time. So it is really my pleasure missing you guys all.
Yeah. So we'll continue our meeting on Saturday. This Saturday I was unusually busy with something. And then Sophie also was saying that she would be celebrating their American festival, some festival.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's okay. We can just call each other like this one day so we can come together.
Yes, Saturday 6:30 is the perfect time. Yeah.
All right.
6:30 India time. For you, it might be 3 p.m. or something. Yeah.
No, I'm in Canada, not in Canada now. I'm in Ethiopia, so I think our time is almost.
Ethiopia also is 3 hours behind than India. So you will be at 3 p.m. when it is 6:30 p.m. my time.
Okay. That would be
okay. So we'll meet on Saturday again. By that time, I should be ready with the proposal at least. And I'll take about 10 days because I'm fully into something. So that is why the problem. Otherwise, I'll create that website. I already have a website. You can use that website also. Putting all those pictures, everything you can do. You know, it is not in the name of African Crusade, but it is in my name. But anyways, if you entirely need something, I can create a page also in the existing website.
Yeah, let's work on it. I will when we finish today, so I'll talk to him about the website and then about the idea that we're going to send it to you. Yeah. So for sure, before Saturday, you will get everything and then bring together.
Yes. Sure.
Sure. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right.
You so much. Thank you.
Good night.